podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Double Doses Morning Edition. And we're going to be talking a little Floyd Mayweather, sprinkling some Rolando Romero, and the always flashy, talking trashy, Montana Too Pretty Love. So, this is what I be telling y'all, man. My energy's always the same. And not too long ago, we did a couple of shows bigging up Romero around here and trying to help him get that Ryan Garcia fight that he wants. You know, Floyd put out a deal that I thought at the time that it was offered was a damn good offer to fight Ryan Garcia. But now, seems like Floyd, well, should I say, will Floyd have the same energy in wanting to be this promoter and matchmaker when it comes to his fighter, Rolando Romero, now that he is not the hunter and instead the hunted by one Montana Too Pretty Love? Now, we are going to have Montana Love. We had him scheduled for 10, but the last show went a little bit too long, and we wanted to get him on his own specific show because he kind of manifested this entire thing on his social media, and it's just strange to me. Rolly has so much energy when it comes to Ryan, but Montana really talking greasy on social media, and I don't see Rolando saying anything, or Mayweather for that matter. And I think these guys match up pretty well. So this is what we're going to be talking about. If you're interested, you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. is the number to call in. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion. And if you want, you can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world. Remember, the question we're asking is, will Floyd Mayweather allow Rolando Romero to fight Montana Too Pretty Love? That's what we're asking around here. Let me go out to my co-host in Jersey, the heavy breather.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match.
This topic got me breathing like Darth Vader. Get that second cup of coffee and tea ready, because we going in. Where's the energy? Where's the energy, champ? You over here barking up that, early bird tree that Ryan Garcia is, but what's up with the energy with Montana? He putting you out there. He put a little video out there. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it, and that's where
the wheelchair fight.
Yeah. And he basically saying that's the type of ass whooping he would put on Rolando Rolly Romero, and somebody, you in a fight game, you in a fight world. I see that. I'm answering back. Why are you sitting on your hands? What happened to the Twitter fingers? You know what I'm saying? Where that energy at? And I like Montana for this. Sometimes in this day and age, you just got to just call it call people's cards, man. Pull a card. All right, your energy's like that with him. What about me? And I like it. I like it, and I think that it would give Rolando more. I guess solidifying him more of a threat if he would be able to take out Montana, and it would just get bigger for him. So why not take the fight, Rolando? Why not?
And I mean, we haven't developed an intro for Dominique yet, but Dominique Paramore, what's going on? How are you? Double good morning, I guess. You're on mute.
Muty.
Yeah. There you go.
Yay, did I do it?
You
Okay,
did it, you did
perfect.
it.
Okay, good morning. I'm excited to be talking about my city.
Yes, Montana Love is from Ohio, right? What part of the state?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I've been following for a long time, and that's right. You actually gotten to work a little bit closer with him than me in terms of his promotion, and has gotten to see them at least firsthand and the amount of a following that he has. So at least you can attest to him being some sort of a draw. Can you consider him a draw? Do you think that if this fight were to happen in Vegas, he would sell tickets?
Oh, so that's a good question. I mean, so Montana's dope. I mean, he does a lot for the community here in Cleveland. And I know he has a lot of love all over the world, nationwide. You can just see that from his Instagram. It's all about how it's promoted. I mean, it's all about how it's promoted. There's so much there to promote about Montana Love. I mean, he is just a character. He's charismatic. He got a lot to say. He's boastful. He's bold. He don't mind telling you what he gonna do and when he gonna do it and how he gonna do it in that old Cleveland way. And I would love to see, you know, a big promotion centered around him just as a casual fan, because he's going to bring it. He's going to make it entertaining, and you'll almost enjoy. He's one of those fighters where you're going to enjoy the lead-in up to the fight, the months before the fight, as much as you're going to enjoy the fight, because that's how much energy he's going to bring to that.
That's the type of fighters I like. That's why I've always been drawn to an Adrian Broner type of style, because, you know, they keep you entertained for the whole fight. So I just want to warn everyone, since we were late, yes, apologies. That's because we were hanging out with you guys. But since we were late for our interview with Montana Love, he does have his daughter, so he said it might be loud. So I told him it's all good. We'll take him loud rather than not get him, right? You know, rather than talk about this topic to ourselves, might as well get the champ on and you know, hear his thoughts on why he thinks this is a good fight, and does he think this would even happen? But Alex, do you know? I'm sorry, go for it.
Real quick though, we're talking about a draw. Do you mean a television draw or like people? Because people aren't allowed.
Ooh,
yeah,
see, ain't no casual. You right. I didn't even. You know, it's a TV fight. If they make this happen now, you're right. This is a TV fight. You don't even need tickets. And I posted it on Instagram early this morning. I said, this is Showtime. They need to pick this up. Montana's already been heavy on Showbox. You know, Romero's never been past Showbox. He's probably never even been on Showbox. He's been streaming. I think he was on one robot. This is perfect for Showtime, who says they want to come back with a bang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when you got some charismatic promotion. I mean, that's what we're going to need to bring boxing back. Not just good fights, but you're going to need talkers. You're going to need promoters. You're like that really entertain casual fans. And, you know, the fight's going to call out the hardcores, but like the social media is what's going to draw out the casuals. So, yeah, I agree.
I got to ask you guys, who's the A side?
Montana Love.
Whoa, Doomy, who's the A side?
Wow, you know that Floyd effect, man. It's just always gonna kind of trump. You know, I would give it to Montana, but because of that Floyd factor and all the other things that are gonna go along with it, I see maybe Rolly, man. You know, sitting into that, but I know Montana would definitely get taken care of, absolutely, if this fight would go down. So I wouldn't really. If
he's getting robbed.
Not even like if I'm confident, if I'm Montana Love and I'm confident, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna expose this dude. I ain't gonna really like trip too much about certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's a payday. It's definitely the spotlight on me. I'm taking out one of Mayweather's guys. It's all pluses in my opinion.
But like, just because you're a Mayweather guy, does that mean that other people's numbers don't matter? Like, you have to have your own numbers. You can't have Mayweather's numbers.
Well, I guess that goes along with like how the fight's gonna be promoted, where it's gonna take place, where the monies are gonna be coming from. Who's Montana signed to, Ness?
Nobody. Independent.
No.
Look at that.
I think he's what is the name of that promotion company? But he has a promoter. Real great guy named Greg.
But they local.
They local.
It's like him and somebody. They doing their own thing. I'm pretty sure. It's not like a promoter that has fighters that I told him
he has more than Montana.
Really? Oh, this must be new.
Yes, Greg. He's real dope.
I don't know who Greg is.
He's dope. He's fire. And he's based. I don't want to call him local like he, doesn't do things because, he had Montana. Montana's on Showtime, but he's.
Is it Greg Leon?
Gregory Beckham.
Greg Beckham. Yeah, Greg Beckham.
Never heard of him.
Super dope. Super, super dope. He got other fighters. And I'm saying he's based in Cleveland. That doesn't make him local. It just means that he's based here in Cleveland, but he's really super dope.
Well, yeah, he ain't Floyd.
Yeah. And that's to make it a bigger fight, you're gonna need a guy like Mayweather to do his thing and bring all that clout and obviously the money to make it happen. We haven't seen no response from Rolly. That's the funny thing. I don't know how long that Instagram been out.
You know what we do see though? Rolly's stablemate, Maurice Ambitious Lee, or Victorious. He changed his name to Victorious now. So, and he's been bigging up Montana. He's been telling Montana that it's easy work for Montana. But that is because Rolly and Maurice Lee been beefing on social media, and Rolly said that he actually stopped Maurice Lee in sparring after 2 rounds, and that's basically been their back and forth.
Okay, so help me understand. If this fight happens, it would be a Mayweather promotion, and so that's why he deserves to be the A side, because they're going to prop him up as the bigger fighter, right?
If we leave it to Leonard Ellerby, Montana can't put the fight on. If Montana wants to fight Rolly, he can't send Rolly an offer.
How you know he can't send him an offer? Why is you counting his money? You don't know Greg. I'm trying to tell you. He got like what?
So Greg all of a sudden gonna come out of nowhere and hold a main event?
Greg could if he wanted to. Greg is the man I'm trying to tell you about.
We need to get Greg on here and find out who Greg is, because he ain't been doing what I want him to do for Montana then. You know what I mean? Look, let's just go to Montana's resume real quick and show you the activity and everything. And, every time we interview, he's like, look, I got a lot of things going on outside of boxing, and I get that. Like, you successful outside of boxing, but, like, at the end of the day, we know you for boxing, and, we need you to get back in this ring. So I'm looking here, and he fought once in 2019 and once in 2020. At least he got one in 20. That's what's up.
18 was the
That was a show box.
18 was his active year, but that's also when he got the draw with Kenneth Sims, where, I don't, but some people thought he lost. So he took some time off or whatever from there, you could tell. And then 17, he was active, but 16, not so active, And look, he's 25, you know what I mean? Like, he need a Rolly fight. It'll catapult him because of the celebrity.
Agreed. I'm ready to see him, like, get some promotion money put behind him and really show the world what he can do in terms of promotion. I mean, definitely as a fighter, but I'm talking about building the excitement. I feel like we don't have enough fighters like that no more. Just fighters that are entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah, talkers. I mean, we talk about that on the show too, a lot. Because in this day and
Well,
age,
he's
if
a
you want to
little
sell
more
a fight,
than a talker. Like he's a showman. Like, have you seen some of his ring outfits?
entertainer.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh my gosh. Like, are you kidding me? That's what I want to see. Like, that's what makes me a casual fan. Like, if you are straight about business, I'm kind of, but when you can like come out and costumes and the theater of it all and bring that and merge it, oh, I love it.
You
I
ever
like a
been to?
Tyson Fury.
And he's not Lomachenko or Tio, with 15, 13 fights and a champ and being moved by the big promotional company. He's got 14 fights and he's got close to 100,000 followers. He's got like 92,000 followers. I bet you we go to Rolly and Rolly's like a 40 or 50 and he's got the Mayweather backing, you know what I mean? Rolly is shut up, Nez. Rolly at 121. There you go.
He just got that. He just got those numbers.
Because I thought he was at 45, 49 not too long ago.
He just got those numbers because of the Mayweather thing. I'm telling you, those numbers came way up. But I think
that's
Montana's
right. When Mayweather start training him, you're right. He started training him in the ring, and he posted it on his social media. You're absolutely right. But I think this is a nice little fight, man.
And he's a business owner too, right?
Yeah, Montana just opened up a nail salon in Ohio. You haven't visited it, right? Because of COVID?
No, yeah, because of COVID. I think right when he I guess bought the building or something like that. That's when all the COVID stuff happened. So nail salons here in Ohio just opened back up. So I don't know if he spent that time renovating or not. That'd have been a cool question to ask him when he hops on to see what's going on with those businesses.
Yeah, man. Essential businesses are the only ones that are pretty. I don't understand how these smaller businesses are even surviving right now, man. I tried to go to like a little mom and pop place, and it was just like shut down, and they weren't food, so you couldn't do nothing. Where's the money going? How's you're in Ohio, right?
Ohio.
Are you far from that nail salon or from where Montana Love is?
Oh, no. So me and Montana Love are in the same city. I'm in the suburb of Cleveland, right? So I don't know where his nail salon is located though yet. I'm gonna find out,
guys.
And I'm gonna let you guys know, but I don't know where it's at.
Give me a minute to introduce Montana Too Pretty Love out of Cleveland, Ohio. Montana, man, how are you? Good morning. First and foremost, thank you for taking out the time to come on the program, talk a little boxing with us. We apologize for the lateness, but how are you, man? How's COVID treating you?
I'm good. I can't complain. Taking it day by day, and I appreciate you guys for having me.
Appreciate you for taking out the time to come on. Let me. I know you know Dominique, so let me obviously let you know that Dominique Paramore is on the line, and we decided to get you on because obviously we all follow you on social media, and we want to advise our followers and listeners to follow you on social media because they would have been hip to the fact that you and Rolly got something going on, and I other than just talk about it, I wanted to go ahead and get you on to hear it from the horse's mouth. So if you can, what exactly is taking place between you and Rolando Romero?
Shit, we trying to make it happen now. I talked to him. He said, a pair of lips tell you anything, though. I really think he ducking for real, but he told me, meet him at 35. We can make it happen. And, he talked to his team. I actually talked to Showtime myself yesterday. I talked to Gordon Hall and everybody yesterday. They just trying to get things back and running and whatnot, but they not against the fight. They like the fight as well. So, we'll see. Like, my team, we ready. We'll just see, when the time comes, what he want to do.
What is it about that fight?
Like yesterday, I feel like it's due. They gassing him. To me, I'm the hottest prospect coming up. You know what I mean? And I'm not even them. I'm past this prospect part now. Like it's time to show them. It's time to get busy. You know what I'm saying? I got some big plans, some big things we working on. I don't want to speak on yet until everything is locked in. But it's some big moves definitely about to be in the work. So a fight like that, I feel like, they gassing me, Floyd and them like him, they gassing them, they hyping. I feel like it'd be good. You know what I mean? It'd be a good fight.
Now,
I just want, I'm gonna air him right out.
do you think that fight is realistic for you? You think you could actually get that made? Being as though you got Floyd consistently pointing Romero in the direction of Ryan Garcia, where if he loses to Garcia, it won't be as damaging as losing to you, right?
Nah, I mean, again, like at the end of the day, it wouldn't be as damaging regardless because he losing to undefeated fighters. You get what I'm saying? He losing to an undefeated guy like Ryan. Ryan, an undefeated fighter. It don't matter. Like nobody want to lose. Period. Though. You know what I'm saying? But if you lose to somebody that's undefeated and on that next level, then hey, stop screaming, Stink. It's right there. But if you are losing to another undefeated fighter, and you know what I mean, and a great, then it's like okay, that's like when Canelo lost to Floyd. Nobody count that though. Nobody will never speak on that. Everybody still look at Canelo like he undefeated. You know what I mean? Long as whoever you lose it to, like they on that next level, and you put up a hell of a fight. You gave it all you got. Shit, ain't nothing you can do. But I know I'm putting him out. Like he trash. That guy trash. I don't know what Floyd is seeing the guy.
Montana, it's Alex here with you, man. Thanks for coming on, and we apologize for being late. Want to ask, last fight was Jericho Walton. You're 140 pounds. Now you're getting Rolly offering you a fight at 135. How do you feel about that 5-pound drop?
I weighed in like my last fight. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I weighed in at 138 my last fight. You know what I mean? My plan anyway was I'm trying to get down to 35, just gradually taking it down. You know what I mean? And once I hit that 35, it's going to be scary. That's going to be scary. It's going to be scary for these guys.
It's really nothing to worry about you getting sucked down, right?
Yeah, no, I ain't nothing like that. But the thing is, you see how Rolly, he have fought so many fights bigger than 35 at 40 and some change. You know what I mean? The guy walking around 180 pounds, and now that right there tells you like he's scary. Like he meet me at 135, dude. You just fought at 44, 45 before. You talking about the 135? You know what I'm saying? So it's just they just little things like that shows you like he ain't really trying to do it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna stay dead on his ass. I'm gonna stay dead on his ass, and I'm gonna make him fight me. I'm gonna make him fight me. And once this stuff, see, like I had Adrian reach out to me yesterday. He really want to make the fight happen. Adrian Bronner. He reached out to me yesterday. He like, we can, like, he like, bro, we can make that fight happen, we talking and whatnot. So, I got people that's really trying to get that going.
What do you think Adrian brings to the table in negotiating that fight for you? Because we know he has a couple of fighters in About Billions. He took Washi Warren to 2 title shots. Robert Easter also became a world champion under the About Billions promotion. Do you think it's the About Billions promotion that could get it done, or you mean Adrian kind of as a facilitator?
Adrian, he's been trying to get me to sign with About Billions, so we've been talking about that, just about, like that's like a brother to me. Good friend of mine or whatever. So, it's either or for real. You know what I mean? He got the direct ties with Al. You know what I'm saying? And that's the man who can make it happen at the end of the day, Al Haymon. So, if Adrian and Floyd was to, take that to the table, Adrian bring that up, and Al and them talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I know Floyd, honestly, really not like a favorite here. So, you know what I mean? Just because he catches some pass with him recently, that don't mean a damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, if Floyd gonna feed him to the wolves. This is he gonna drown or swim.
So,
okay. He did that with all the fighters.
Hey, Montana, it's Dominique.
What's going on?
How are you?
How you feeling? You all right?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm staying in the house. So I'm so ready for you to do a fight like this, so the world can be entertained. Okay. So how do you force this fight? Give me the
Yeah.
blueprint on how you force this fight because we want it.
Oh, I can't give you the blueprint. That's why it's the blueprint. You hear me?
Okay.
We gonna make it happen though. I tell you that. Just being, you know what I mean? Just being consistent. That's the thing. Like, you know, just being consistent. Let him know, look, this what we gonna do. Like I said, I'm not gonna let off of him. So, you know, once I end up, you know, talking to Al, or you know what I mean, my team get to talking to Al or whatnot, then it's, you know, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. See, now they got him actually, he's actually in the rankings at 35. And now I'm about to all I have to do is just fight for a little, you know, title or whatnot, or even call the sanction body that he has that title. The title that he has, either make him fight for, or he going to have to vacate it. You know what I mean? Because that's all we got to do. The little title he got, we just got to fall right in line to fight for that little title he got, and that's it. It's either going to forfeit or vacate it, and then we'd be in the rankings together. So, I mean, it's a matter of time regardless.
But like, what does he gain from fighting you?
It's just a matter of time.
I feel like you gain a lot by fighting him, just in terms of exposure, especially if Adrian Broner jumps on me. You, Adrian Broner, promoting something together. Like, I'm highly entertained. Like, what does Rolly get outside of like a dangerous fight?
You gotta ask. You gotta see what am I gaining, honestly? Like, he never fought nobody, literally. Best record, huh?
Promotion. Your name's gonna be in people's mouths. Your name's gonna be on people's shows. Everybody's gonna be talking about it.
Listen, I can do that with or without him. You know what I'm saying? I don't need him for no fight and no promotion and none of that. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I chose to be independent. It's easy for me to, like, if I want to go sign with Floyd or whoever tomorrow, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, my mindset different from all these other guys. These fighters, you know, most people they signing these contracts just to say they signed, or, you know what I mean, because they hurting or something. Like, I'm not hurting for no money. I'm not hurting for, you know what I'm saying? I continue to grind it out, and I'm independently in my name. The whole boxing world know my name, and I say that humbly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know who I am, and I say that very humbly. But it's like,
facts, but I don't
I'm
know
not
that
signing
every
no
fan
deal
knows who you are. Like, that's my point. It's like, I don't know that every fan knows who you are. I know that if I was in boxing, I would look at you like big business. So I don't doubt that promoters are after you and you're highly coveted and fighters are dodging you and ducking you. Like, I believe in boxing, you make a lot of noise. But outside of that, like, you need to be able to not get off planes. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to land in the UK and get received like Deontay Wilder did when he went to go watch a fight. Like, that's the level of, like, fighter you could be on. And to me, that's a step. Absolutely. This fight is a stepping stone to that.
The thing is, that's the thing. It's timing is everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm 13-0. 13-0 right now. And
congratulations.
I'm 13-0 right now. And my fan base is crazy. I got fans in Russia, fans in all over the world, like, literally. Fans all over the world. You know what I mean? Like, I got a nice fan base now for me to be independent and not, you know what I mean? Not having no Floyd Mayweather pushing me, not having that, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys, if Floyd would have never posted Rollies, you guys would never know who the fuck a Rollie is. You know what I'm saying? It's versus, like, I can give it to
But Montana,
Ryan Garcia.
But ain't that the point that we trying to make? Floyd posted him. Now the world knows who he is.
Look, that's cool. That's cool.
So
but
imagine,
again, like
imagine you and him in a fight. Floyd promoting him, Broner promoting you. Like, that's gonna put eyeballs on you.
That's big. That's big, and it's big for the city.
And again, hold on. And again, look, and him beating me, that's gonna be big for him. Cause he never fought nobody. He don't have not one name on his resume. He don't even have an undefeated fighter that he ever even beat. Like, everybody in the ring, he even been in the ring where they are standing ducks, literally. They ain't trying to punch him back. I just seen one showbox fight. I'm like, what the fuck? He literally went out there, swung one punch, and the guy stood there and fell down and just sat there and watched the ref count. Like, literally, his last, like what the fuck is that?
So wait. You keep saying you're independent, Montana.
How the hell is TV letting that even happen?
Right. So Montana, you keep
to
saying that you're independent, but I told my friends you were with Greg. You were signed to like Greg. Can you please tell them? Like, so
I'm independent. I'm
He's a manager.
Greg is your manager.
Not signed with no promoter. I'm not signed with no promoter. Any of that. Like I have a advisor. Yeah, advisor, which is Greg. Yes, but I'm not. I don't have. Okay. I'm independent.
Okay. So Greg is his advisor. Greg Beckham is the advisor.
So I want to give you credit because I did bring that up. I said, look, Montana is popular. He don't have a Floyd Mayweather, and he's at 92,000. Rolly got to 121 after Floyd posted him because I remember maybe 2 weeks ago.
After Floyd posted
him. Yeah, because I remember Rolly 2 weeks ago was like at 49, 50,000. But that's the power, though, of a promotion with Floyd. That was just an Instagram post. Imagine a press conference. Imagine a fight.
Exactly.
I want to see you on that level.
That's my point.
I want to see you on that level.
That's my point exactly. See, look. Like for instance, Ryan Garcia, I take my hat off to him. He promoted himself. His videos go viral and all that. You know, before Oscar actually even put him on that platform, Ryan videos, he was doing good promotion for himself. Javante, before Tank signed with Floyd, Tank already had like 100,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? He was promoting himself, everything, videos going viral. Me, my videos been going viral. Like I've been promoting, doing all this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? So once I do sign with whoever I choose to sign with on the promotional side, then that's gonna take me on a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's gonna take. And honestly,
but you're trying to see how far you get without it.
No. I actually even slowed down on like my promotion and everything. Just making life-changing moves on far as other business and other things. You know what I'm saying? So I actually kind of slowed down on my marketing and my promotion more so with the boxers. Because now, I mean, every I got deals on the table right now, and it's just right now. Like I said, I'm working on things right now, and until stuff set in stone. Then we're gonna speak about it, but until then, you know, I'm continue to build my outside other businesses. Like a lot of fighters, they don't have. This is where they mess up at. You know what I'm saying? I got visual income coming in now every month. Like I heard you were speaking about my salon. Like you know what I mean? Now I'm jumping into the spa world and becoming a household. I'm about to be the biggest black-owned nail salon in my city in Cleveland. Literally, other black-owned nail salons like mine. You know what I'm saying? And becoming that household, I'm working on being, building other legacies too as well while I'm on this journey.
So, I'm not just what is a prospect like you look for in a promotion company? Like in a promoter, like when you want to sign, when you think about signing, what is it that you need to hear to say yes?
The numbers got to be right, first off, and then the fight. You know what I mean?
And numbers is money, right? Just money.
Fight and a guaranteed TV time.
Oh, so numbers is number of fights and money. That's
numbers is. Hold on, Callie, 1 second. Numbers meaning like numbers of fight and money wise, numbers on the purchase. You know, when you sign promotional deals, now you get a guarantee. You'll get a what you call a minimum of whatever X amount of dollars for this with a clause to exercise. Mm-hmm. You know, if you fight this type of opponent, it'll go up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a lot that goes into a contract. It's more than just it's not one thing you can really pinpoint because the contract is really big. You get what I'm saying? So like when I see guys just sign contracts in the week or in the day, I be like, damn, really? You know what I mean? Like you didn't really exercise. Like I know the business side of boxing and the fighter side. You know what I mean? Like, and again, I say this humbly, but I feel like I'm a complete package, and that's why honestly, like I can get on the phone with Showtime, and that's the only reason why I'm still fighting on these Showbox cards and all this independently. You can't tell me not one other fighter that's not signed with promoter or anything that's getting on these cards and actually being an A-side fighter and everything. You know what I'm saying? Big. Like talking to Showtime directly. I'm like the only prospect right now that talked to Showtime that literally set up my own fight. Like my last fight with Jericho, I set that everything up. My opponent, I picked the order. I did everything myself. You know what I'm saying? There's no other prospect out here right now that can do that.
So Montana, would it be an
and
issue?
no disrespect to my.
I was just gonna say, would it be an issue to you to play the B-side role in this promotion in the Rolly fight, or do you not consider him the A-side?
Oh no, listen, a fight like that, I wouldn't mind. Listen, A-side, B-side, I'm gonna be the A-side regardless. You know what I mean? Like when I first came to Showbox, my first fight on Showbox, I came to B-side with Samuel Tia, and after that, Cali, and after that, I was A-side ever since. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing the B-side. I wouldn't mind that at all. As long as I'm happy they gave me the fight, because now I'm about to. That, you know what I mean? That's easy money. That's an easy bag. That's an easy bag.
Wait,
man he don't even know the basic fundamentals of boxing, man. The man don't even. I don't know if you ever watched this guy for real. Or the man don't know how to jab right. His footwork horrible. He's flat-footed. He just wing and throw Hail Marys with his eyes closed and hoping he catches. You know what I mean? Hoping it lands somewhere. But I ain't going, man.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but Maurice Victorious Lee has been commenting on a lot of your posts saying things like, you know, beat him and you can do it and stuff like that. But I don't know if you know that he and Rolly been having some internet beef too, where, you know, Rolly has claimed to knock him out in 2 rounds. Have you heard any gym stories and that's where you get your confidence from, or you're just basing it all off of what you've seen on his fights?
No, who's Maurice?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's in your comment section. Maurice is another TMT fighter.
Oh, no, I don't know. I mean, you know, no disrespect. I don't even know. I thought you about to say Marquise Hooker or something. I'm like,
Maurice Hooker.
I don't know nothing about. No, I thought you was talking to. I don't know Maurice, but like I ain't even saying it in no disrespectful way, nothing like that. It's just, but no, I don't know what they got going on. I just off of what I've seen, I just know what he can't do. It's dead, Cali. I just telling him like I just know what I can do and what I'm capable of. And the skills that I see, he don't have any skills.
Do you see his style like being a nightmare for a guy like you?
Who?
Like not maybe I let me word it better because I think I sent the wrong message. Your style, is it a nightmare for him? Is it a nightmare for him because you're saying that he's not,
Absolutely.
He don't know too much about boxing, his style is really primitive or whatnot. So
man, listen, his style is trash. He kind of fight like a Mexican because he's like flat-footed. You know what I'm saying? He's stuck in the mud when he fight, like hands down. Like the thing is, tell me one time y'all seen Rolly get caught with a punch and y'all be like, oh, he took that. Never. You feel me? You can't say that. Like he never even been hit with these little gloves on yet. You know, he ain't ready. He's just not ready. You know what I'm saying? Floyd posted him, so that's why he got the hype. Like his skills, this shit is trash. The guys say if you in the boxing, you know what's going on. I mean, if you know.
But Montana,
you know
if you as a fighter can sit there and see that, then how isn't Floyd seeing that and is gonna also just say, no, we're not making that fight? You know what I mean? And not even tell you, just make it look like they don't need you.
You ain't there yet.
Yeah, like you ain't ready. Who are you? You ain't even signed. Like, cause you know how the game is.
That's that's what I just said. You ain't hear what I told you. We working on a deal right now. I got a deal on the table right now we working on. And once this contract and everything's filled, I had one of the most powerful men in my corner that can make this shit happen. We'd be on the same side of the street. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay. I already know the answer to that, so we get that. All right, so we got a couple questions from the people, but before I go to that, Dominique, do you have anything more for Too Pretty or you, Alex, before I go to the people's questions?
No, I'm
Nah,
proud.
I'm cool, man. I'm cool, man.
I'm proud.
I'd like to see it happen.
All right,
I'm proud. Team Too Pretty.
All right, so the first one is from Orlando. We got Sid that says, "What's up, champ? With Haney being a possible opponent for Tank, do you think that Tank has a legit reason to not want Haney in the same facility training with his manager / promoter? I feel like this type of I feel like that's type of shady, even with Haney and Mayweather long-term friendship that they have."
At the end of the day, Haney on the opposite side of the street. He opposition now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't signed with Mayweather Promotions. He's with Eddie Hearn. So, if Tank would be feeling some type of way, shit, I would too. I don't blame him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. How you my promoter? You you training with the op. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. Yeah, I wouldn't. I feel some type of way too. That ain't cool.
It's funny you said that because those are the words he used. He said both those guys is the ops. He said, "I'm ready to fight, including Floyd."
Who said that?
Tank. He said, like, someone posted the
For
video.
real?
Yeah, someone posted the video. Boxing Sweet Science 2.0 posted the video of Mayweather and Haney working out, and he said the same thing we said. Like, should Tank be mad at this, or is it Tank's fault because he didn't take Mayweather up on the opportunity to move to Vegas? But then Tank went in the comment section like, man, he was like, both those dudes is the ops, and I'm ready to fight. And he said Mayweather included, and he put the little devil emoji.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so shit, I didn't know you even talking about. I don't put it past him saying that though. You know what I'm saying? Him and Floyd always had their little issues or whatever, you know. But shit, I feel some type of way too though. It don't matter whether I take that opportunity to come train with him or not. At the end of the day, I'm your fighter, regardless. You don't do nothing like that. That's disrespectful.
All right, we got the next one coming from Earthquake. Hey Montana, Earthquake from Brooklyn. Thanks for coming on the show. Been following your career since the Sam Teal fight. What up with the inactivity, and do you see that changing once quarantine is over? Well, Earthquake, he fought in February.
Yeah, I just fought on Valentine's Day. And once the quarantine over, I wanted to see. My plan to do 4 fights. I was planning to do 4 fights this year. But then this corona and everything happened, so now we playing it by ear now.
All right, we got Mr. Adore who says, how much sparring is necessary for you to feel ready for fight night?
Sparring is definitely necessary, for sure. It's necessary, but I don't feel like I need as much. If I didn't have as much, then I wouldn't be tripping. As long as I know I'm in tip-top shape. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Let me see here.
But like me personally, like when I do camps, though, I spar about 3 to 4 times a week for like 4 weeks strong, 4 or 5 weeks strong.
Okay. We got Victor Banuelos who says, what do you think about Keith Thurman versus Kell Brook at 155?
I don't like Keith Thurman. I like Kell Brook though, so I'd probably go with Kell Brook.
All right. We got James Valdez that says, how did the discussion of you fighting Rolly come about? Personally, I'd love to see that fight. You kind of already answered that when you came on. So if you feel you answered, you don't have to.
Yeah,
okay.
The fight gonna happen. We gonna make that happen.
All right, we got George in Dallas, Fort Worth. He says, Rolly has big knockouts. Is a decision your only option?
hell no. I'm knocking Rolly right out. Like I see that as an easy stoppage, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, you know what I mean? I've been hit. I can take a punch. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. That's the only way he's gonna be able to beat me. Is he gonna have to try to clip me, pray for a miracle, because I'm coming forward. I'm coming to get him, man. He ain't got no defense. I'm gonna walk him down and I'm putting this shit right on him. We're gonna see if he can stand under. You know what I mean? A lot of people can dish this shit out. For real, I ain't even say that because I like him, but a lot of people can dish this shit out but can't take back what they dishing out. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. We got Sony, who says, "Morning to the new era of boxing. Hope all is well with you and your family." This is Sony from Cincinnati. And as you know, Ohio runs boxing. This is an incredible fight, and I think that it should be made. Only acknowledging the landscape of the overall difference of the promotional reach, yours primarily self-promotion and Rolly being driven by the Mayweather effect. Are you looking to take short money to entice the Rolly camp away from Garcia and towards you?
They asked me would I take less of a check?
Yeah, would you take less money?
Like, hold on, stop. Yes, I definitely would. See, the thing is, it's not even about the money for me. It's like, my thing is, I feel like, you know, they hyping it, and then he didn't already got the pop of his little fly shit. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Again, I ain't hurting. I ain't doing this shit for no money. Shit, we can make it happen. I just want to beat his ass and let him know, like, you still a boy. You ain't ready.
So
that's all.
What did he say to you? He didn't say anything because I've been waiting for him to reply, and I haven't even seen him reply. Has he at least replied to you in the DMs personally or what?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. We stop. Hold on, wait, Stink. So that same night we were actually on live. You know what I'm saying? Like his fans started sending me live. Like when he went live that same day, because I DM'd him directly. Like, what's up? Like, let's catch him. Like, let's go and make this fight happen. Right? So after I DM'd him, he went live that same night, like at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. They sent me the live. I'm on the live, and we talking. Like I told him, he's like, yeah, I'll beat you. He said, I'll beat your ass. And all he kept saying is, like, he wasn't really saying that. All he kept trying to say is, yeah, we seen you in Tank shitty, and you're trash too. And like just kept saying, you know what I'm saying? Like he was died. He like, I'm gonna talk to my manager. You meet me at 135, and because I'm ranked at 35, I tell him like, well, you fought past 45 so many times. So 35. So what's the problem? You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, just meet me at 35. I'm gonna tell my manager we're gonna make it happen. That's all he kept saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So. He definitely responded on his live. Everybody on the live, like 100-some people on the live, they telling him to add me and all this. You know what I'm saying? They like, add Montana, let's make this happen. They even start offering him money. They offering him like, hey, I cash out you 500, you add him to your live. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So we got the next one from Greatness in Harlem that says, salute, champ. Appreciate your time. I'll be looking to support your next fight. And congrats to your recent business endeavors. I respect to you being an independent fighter. What shaped your mentality to pay attention to the business aspects in boxing?
I always been like that though since a kid. Like I don't know, most people don't know. Like my older brother is Raynell Williams. He's a 2008 Olympian, first one to make it to the Olympic Games from Cleveland in 50-some years. You know what I'm saying? And just watching him, make a lot of mistakes. Like after he made the Olympic team, he had a lot of little offers, a lot of deals, a lot of commercial things that he could have did and didn't take that opportunity because his girl and his kids and stuff, he didn't want to leave them. And me, I always just been tuned in. You know what I'm saying? And just watching and learning the whole time. I just always I just knew I wouldn't be no dumb fighter. So I just always paid attention and then that's what made me I always been business minded. Even when I was in the streets, just always just been business minded. So.
All right, we have TJ that says, "What up, champ? Love from Cincy, Ohio. My question is, are you planning on coming to Cincy and doing any type of business? Hashtag Ohio stand up."
I was actually supposed to fight in Cincinnati. I forgot the promoter. On my boy card, he threw Watts Promotion, I think. He threw all the cards out there in Kentucky and everything. And, me and him was talking. So, yeah, hopefully soon, we can make something happen out there.
The next one is from Big Casual that says, under which sanctioning body do you feel you will get your first title shot?
It don't matter.
All right.
It don't matter, to be honest with you.
So we got the next one from Colorado. Stonebone Boxing says, peace, champ. As a black Muslim, we promote ownership. Most of our dollars are spent with people who look nothing like us and don't support our community. Congrats on taking back the black dollar with your salon. Also, get you a weave store, too. We lose millions a year in hair care products, etc. Peace, champ.
Appreciate that. That's already been in motion too.
All right, so this next one, I don't know. I'm a bit lost as to what he's saying, but he says, it's J Mac in New Orleans, says, "What's up, champ? Saw your last fight. Definitely talented, but timing and punch selection and punch placement is something you can sharpen up on. What ways do you train? Challenge yourself with traits. You will need them with your boxing style." So I don't know. I think the last sentence he missed a few words, or you get it. Do you get it? He said, "What ways do you train? Challenge yourself with your traits. You would need them with your boxing style."
No, I don't get with it.
I know.
I don't get it.
He said, "What?" Let me see if I can clear it up. What ways do you train and challenge yourself to level up on those traits? You will need them with your boxing style. So what, I guess the traits that he already has? Is that what he's saying?
You added words to try and make it work. It still don't work. Nah, but J-Mac is a truck driver, man. He's probably driving right now. He's a truck driver. He listens to the show every day. He's a big supporter, so he's probably driving and missed a few words there.
Okay.
But I'm assuming, I'm assuming he wants you to work on, I guess, stamina, right? Because you are selective with your punches. You more like, like a Haney and a, I don't know, Tank and a Broner. So I'm assuming he's talking about stamina. Maybe running?
I think he was talking about what he was saying. He said, but timing and punch selection and punch placement is something you can sharpen up on. What ways do you train and challenge yourself to level up on those traits?
I guess, okay.
Sounds better. It's a lot of different ways. We train and whatnot. But I be in shape. It's not like, see, me throwing like lesser punches, or I don't know, like if you watch me throwing lesser punches, it's like, me personally, I don't like to waste punches. So it's not like I'm not in shape and none of that. Anytime I throw, I'm damn near landing. Like, I'm accurate. I'm very accurate. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been like that my whole life, just placing my accuracy and just landing. I don't like to just wing shots just to wing. You know what I'm saying?
So punch placement trumps
volley. I mean, like my last fight showed that I placed punches very well. You know what I mean? And the angles was there. The angles was there. The punch placement was there. The accuracy was there. Everything was pretty much there. I mean, it's definitely a lot of shit I could have tightened up on. You know what I'm saying? But mostly like the things that he mentioned, I mean, it was pretty much there.
Well, Montana, man, that's our last question. I want to thank you, obviously, for coming on the show. We do appreciate your time, and it was short notice, and we were late, so you are truly the people's champ, man. I hope this fight happens for you, and if not, whatever else you want. You know what? Let that be my last question, I guess. Give me 3 fights, regardless of politics. What next 3 fights would you like?
Honestly, shit, it don't even matter for real. I just want the next 3 best fights. Like, I'm tired. It's time to just start building this resume now. You know what I mean? It's time to. The thing is, like, you know, every fighter got to have those first few little fights to, you know, just that adjustment. No headgear, horsehair gloves, all that. You know what I mean? Just getting comfortable, that adjustment. But now it's like I'm all the way comfortable. It's whatever now. You know?
Definitely. Well,
we just seen, you know, like my last fight, the guy that I fought last fight, he's strong. That motherfucker was strong. He came in instead of fight like 170 something. You know what I mean? He even said and told my people everything after the fight, like, we didn't train for that type of fight with you. Like, we expected something totally different. They expected me to be pop shotting and moving around and no. You know what I mean? Not sitting in the paint with him. They thinking I was gonna be just boxing, moving and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
And once I got to sitting in there in that paint with him, and that's where every time I sat in the paint, that's when I hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, but he was strong, and he caught me with a flush, a big right hand over the top. Boom. You know what I mean? Took it on the chin, adjusted, and kept it going. You know.
Well, Montana, man, once again, want to thank you, obviously, for coming on. And if you can, please give out any social media for anybody who isn't following you can do so. Thank you once again, champ. We appreciate your time.
I appreciate you guys. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Montana2PrettyLove, the number 2. And I keep saying I'm going to make me a Twitter and Facebook. I'm going to make one. It's going to be Too Pretty as well. So, and you can follow my nail page at Too Pretty Nail Bar. You know? Got the salon going, ladies, fellas, come get right. Thank you.
So wait, is it open right now? Or are you able to open right now during COVID?
Man, my girls open right now as we speak. They working. I'm at the house playing with my daughter.
All right.
The salon open right now.
Shout out to
the
champ.
crew at Too Pretty.
All right, brother. Well, thank you once again. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Montana Too Pretty Love. There you have it, ladies and gents. Yeah, man. So J-Mac said refresh. Damn, J-Mac, that was late. You should have hit me up. Let me see let's see what he missed. What he put now.
Refreshy.
He said, what way? He said, definitely talented, but timing and punch selection and punch placement is something you can sharpen up on. What ways do you train and challenge yourself to level up on the... Oh, you said that. Also, you must have caught it when he did refresh. Mm-hmm. I caught it. So when you reread it and refreshed it, you seen a new version. I had the old version.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, yo, that's pretty cut and clean.
Yeah, but it wasn't saying that. The version that I had, it was missing. He's got, what ways do you challenge? No, what
you had the prototype. I caught the
2.0. Yeah, you caught the 2.0. But
I want to go real quick to the super chat real quick.
Oh, yes.
I haven't seen my man in a while. That one white boy says, Ness, I know we squashed the beef in private, but I want to publicly apologize to Ness for the way I acted in the past towards you. No excuses for the kind of behavior. Great shows. Stay safe.
No problem, champ. Thanks
for stand-up guy for that, champ.
Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in and you don't have to re-apologize. Like I said, we've been moved on. We're going out to these callers. Final thoughts. I love the fight. There's no excuses here. You can't say one guy is further along than the other because Rolando has 11 fights, maybe 5 fights. What do you got? 11 fights, and then Montana 13. Has 13. So it's perfect. It's perfect, and he's willing to come down to 35. He's willing to take less money. So I just want to see Floyd have that same energy, and that's what I'm asking you guys. Do you think Floyd is going to have the same energy that he had to make that Ryan Garcia fight, to make this Montana Love fight? And remember, Montana's not just some tough dude. Like, he brings something. He's been on TV for a long time now, and he's got a good following, it seems like. So, yeah, man, that's my final thoughts.
Make it happen. This is great. And then right now, in the times we're living, these are the type of fights that's gonna keep boxing going. This is what's gonna have boxing in the minds of the fans still being able to enjoy. So, we spoke about it not being anything else but a TV fight. Don't need the crowd, don't need the audience. So make it happen, man. They think this is a good fight, and it brings excitement at a time where we need it.
All right. Let's go out to these callers, man.
Sponsors? No?
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
All right, let's go out to Kingborn. What up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What up?
Hey, what's going on? Listen, the only thing I know about that brother, he seems like he's an entrepreneur, seems like he's doing his thing. Let's see what the brother could do in the ring. I heard he's nice, but he talking about we just gotta see him fight more, guys. We just gotta see him fight more. You just gotta see him fight more, man. Because, like, I know he was locked up. I know about the story he locked up. But here's the question. Can you be a boxer and still be like an entrepreneur in your community? Can you get away with that? Because is he really hungry? That's the question. Is he really hungry to me? You know what I mean? That's my call.
Yeah, you know what? That point isn't invalid. He brings up a good point. A lot of the times, maybe fighters that let me just take that back. Not a lot of the times, because I think in these times, fighters are making more money than usual, and I mean by making money outside of boxing because of management like Al Heyman that are business savvy men that put these young gentlemen in the right positions. And boxing always came from that type of like grit where like you got to get out of the situation you're in or to be hungry. But I guess it's gonna fall on individuality and how hungry you are to be a legend, because a lot of these guys seem not to really need the money. Is whether you want the money or you want the legacy. It's gonna come down to that, because of how much do you really want to be remembered, or are you okay, with taking just some money fights here and there? It's gonna fall on the individual. But good point, Kingborn.
We got Ringer, Josh, North Carolina. What up?
What up, y'all? Hey, yeah, man. I agree with the first caller, boy. He took the words out of my mouth. But hey, Ness, what I really want to say real quick though, man, on that question you asked on Patreon, what you was talking about on Wednesdays, bro, heavyweight Wednesdays, bro. We can go we talk about the old fighters to the current news is going on in the current division. I mean, during the day, but what's going on today, all that, bro. Heavyweight Wednesdays, bro. Put that in there. And,
did you put that in there? You gotta put that in that post, Chad.
No, I'm about to. I'm about to. I thought about it. I'm about to, though. I'm about to.
All right. Well, Josh, North Carolina, thanks for calling in. We're going out to Stonebone Boxing. Talk to me.
What up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What up, man? My bad, I wasn't ready yet, man. I was rolling up this birthday cake for my birthday, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, happy
birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
May the Lord bless
you.
Man.
Oh, man, bless. Thank you, man. Hey, that was a great interview, man. I like the energy. I like the mindset. I like dudes that speak how they feel. And no disrespect to the caller that said, is he hungry? Some of these guys that we looking at that are professional athletes, some of them dads were professional athletes. A lot of these dudes that you see playing football and basketball, they dads play professionally in the league. These dudes ain't had wanted for nothing, or so. Hunger don't mean physical hunger to my stomach. Hunger is a mindset to make yourself better. And as an entrepreneur like that, he ain't in the ring I'm just going to fight to get a check because I like money. He building up something. When you building, you look at this fight thing as a level that you can step on and keep going. So I wouldn't think that him being an entrepreneur would take away from his hunger. You know what I mean? Because look at the guys who fight now. They got a little money, and them dudes can't even make weight. So it's different when you put your own money into a business and it pays you off. That don't take away from your hunger. That builds your drive to do it again. You know what I mean? He willing to lose his own money. So you don't think he willing to put it all on the ring? Most of these dudes won't even put $10 behind themselves, let alone.
Cut it. Steve, Chicago.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
All good.
Good, Champ.
Yeah, I like this guy. He definitely knows how to self-promote himself. He's good for boxing. He had a couple of videos on IG that went viral with him and his brother working the pads. So he definitely, but we just got to see a little more from him. But yeah, I like this fight. It's a good fight for him, to put himself, maybe into some type of contender status. I think it sounds like that's what he's looking for. It sounds like he's tired of being looked at as a prospect. But, he's only got 13 fights, too, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's all I got.
Yo, but do you think Floyd's going to have that same energy? Would he make this fight?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he might. Rolly needs something. Who's Rolly going to fight if he don't fight? It's a good fight for both of them. Because what options does Rolly have? He's not fighting Ryan. They're not.
I agree, man. I agree. We going out to Florida.
El gran campeón puertorriqueño, this is Davis, Víctor Trinidad.
You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves and go to work. Let's go to work.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's up, man? Great interview. I like the dude Montana, man. I like him. I like his style, the way he talks, the way he carries himself, the way he promotes himself. I like it, man. It's good for boxing. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny. It's from that. There's something in the water out there, I guess, in Ohio, man. Y'all breed boxers, certain types of guys too. The Adrian Broner types, the ones that like to talk and they know how to draw attention to themselves, which is great for boxing. So, I like it. I'd like to see him fight Rolly. Don't sound like Rolly really want that smoke though, man. But yeah, that's about it, man. Good interview. That's it, man. Appreciate you.
Keem, thanks for calling in, rocking out. We going out to New Orleans.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yo, good morning, Ness.
Morning.
What's up, man? That girl still on the show?
Nah, she jumped off. She had a Zoom meeting.
All right, well, I was welcome on the show, but that was a good interview. Yeah, I got Montana Love beating on Rolly, man. I don't see nothing special about Rolly. I don't know what Floyd see about him. I just see a powerful puncher, very flat-footed. Like he even pointing out, he can't even throw a straight jab. Like all his punches come from just punch. He don't punch straight. Come with it from his elbows and stuff. So I mean, I got Montana Love stopping that dude, man. That's all I got. Yeah.
All right, champ.
Yo, nobody believing Rolly right now. Rolly right now is not. Yo, it's crazy because when we're talking about Rolly beating on Ryan Garcia, it's like, yeah, we're giving Rolly the shot. My man Montana comes on the scene, and now all of a sudden Rolly ain't much. I don't know, man. I think I see a lot of hate towards Ryan in this formula, but again, Rolly hasn't proven too much. Montana mentioned that, like, who was he for? It's true. A lot of the guys that stood in front of him are, guys that are not gonna get the crowd excited about him going into a fight, and being excited about what we're gonna see. Rolly's always been a rough and tough guy. He's a TMT doghouse champ, I guess, if you want to put him in there like that. He's made a reputation of himself in the gym. He sparred guys like, Teofimo Lopez. Pretty sure they got a good rapport, him and Teo. Rolly's always been a guy that likes to hurt his guys. He's real gritty. And, seeing him with Montana now, it's going to solidify something like that. Is his style that effective? But, yeah.
Man, I'm going to have to go watch some Rolly fights, man. The way Montana was talking is like, my man is sloppy. I don't, I think I seen one fight, on Showbox, because it ain't like he get that type of TV time. But let me go back out to New Orleans.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet on?
You bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
Yo, good morning. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad. Alex got it cleared up because I did miss quite a few things. But I seen his last fight. I remember his last interview, and he was on here, and was talking talking that Ohio talk and stuff. So I started checking and looking for him because he was on here, saying he'll get with Tank and all that stuff like that. And I was watching his fighting style just out of curiosity to see what it was. So I watched a few clips and I saw his last fight. And I said, oh man, he he got that slick style. And but that punch time and that punch placement is a little off for a guy who depend on his reflexes and the way he fights. So I just wanted to know what type of training he doing to sharpen that stuff up. Because he talk good. He sell himself good, but he gonna have to fight better and stuff like that. Because with what I saw, he ain't ready for no Tank Davis. And I don't think Tank Davis the best fighter at 135 right now. I think Devin Haney got him by years. He's years ahead of Tank Davis. But a boy style, I don't see him beating a Tank Davis right now. But I guess he can still compete against the Rollies of the world because Rolly is flat-footed and a strong guy. Maybe he keep sharpening up his tool shed against guys like that.
Cut it, cut it, cut it.
Izzy, Oklahoma.
Hey, good morning again. I got in no particular order, I'd take Rolly or Montana over Garcia right now, just on eye test. Good call, good interview. Doomy, you make hell, I forgot the point you made. I liked it though, so shout out to that lost point, but good call. Yo, keep it up.
Wait, did he say he'll take Rolly or Montana over Garcia?
Over Garcia.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the disdain that's being shown for Ryan Garcia. Before you came back on, that's what I was mentioning. I'm like, in this whole formula, I just see like how much we think of Ryan. Like we got excited. Oh, Rolly's gonna take him out. Rolly's gonna do this. Now my man Montana steps up with the new flavor and all that, and like everybody's like, who's Rolly? Rolly's gonna get smashed up. So, and that also shows that people think highly of Montana. So, I don't know.
Well, at least Montana's been on that level. I watched him fight Samuel Teal and the draw that he had. I know it's a difficult fight. That'll be a good film study to just see did he really win, really lose. But we got Trey in the Bay just listening.
Trey
in the Bay. Going to greatness in Harlem.
Harlem, stand up.
Going to Las Vegas. Oh, there goes greatness. What up, brother?
Yeah, my fault, man. It'd be taking me a little bit of time to go off of mute on Skype. But, so salute to Montana, man. I like what he was saying, especially like how what he was mentioning about his business endeavors. And I think that as a fighter and an entrepreneur, he could find a good balance. You dig what I'm saying? And it's good for boxing, man. I'm a fan of that talk for those who's looking out to do for self. So whenever they talking about that, my ears to the floor. So salute to him. I'll be looking out for his next fight. I gotta look them up now, man. This is my first time hearing of the fighters, so I gotta look them up and do my homework. Shout out to TBV. I see y'all all with these boxing balls on Saturday, man. Let's get together. Let's get this cipher going.
For sure. Dan, that's crazy. He didn't know about Rolly or Montana, but that's what's up. We love to be the bridge to the gap or the bridge of the gap. Caesar Vegas, what up?
I like the dude, man. I like Montana, man. I like the way he talked. I think he's good for the sport. When he was talking about his businesses and he wasn't hurting for money, I kind of thought, oh, maybe money could be an issue if they don't offer him the right bag. But when he said that, it wasn't about the money, that he just wanted to whoop Broly's ass, that's dope. He still has the heart of a fighter. He's still a competitor, even though he's financially good. You know what I mean? So that's really cool to see what kind of mindset he has. So I can't wait, man. Hopefully this fight happens, man. Because if he can get some clout off Broly just because of Mayweather. And then that set him up for bigger fights in the future. So I think he could be a big name later down the line. But great show, man. Great interview as always.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Caesar. We going out to Sony. Talk to me.
Hey, Ness, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear, champ.
Hey, sorry about that. I was just finishing up a meeting, bro. Hey, yo, but I love that fight, and I like that fight because excuse my language. I like that fight because that's just what we was talking about a couple weeks ago. Fighters fighting fighters and not fighters trying to call somebody out before it's their time to. This is the perfect fight that I would love to see. Actually, only because of Rolly and Mayweather's backing, I'm rooting for my man Montana Love, so I hope he get that fight to make his name bigger. But I think that is an excellent fight, a fight that needs to be pushed. Those are the perfect two type of fighters and where they are in their respective careers that need to be fighting, and that's what boxing needs, especially during this time. That'll be a good fight. Peace and love.
Sony, thanks for calling in. We going out to Troy in Baltimore. What up?
Yes, sir. You know what? I didn't catch the interview, but one of your callers I thought was a very good question. Can you be a boxer and a businessman? I think I'm kind of paraphrasing, but yes, you can. Throughout boxing, there's always been that, man. It's just that it's not pushed enough. Give you an example. Sugar Ray Leonard, he bought out all his handlers, and he became the first boxer to make $100 million, right? All he had was his lawyer who slash manager, and that's it. So yes, you can be a boxer and a businessman. Sugar Ray Robinson owned Harlem pretty much, most of it at least, in his heyday, right? And then there's Joe Gans, who was the first African-American champion in any sport. He was a boxer. He owned a bunch of hotels and so forth right here in Baltimore. He's from Baltimore. So yes, it can be done. Can be done. So that's it. Oh, also, my sons wanted to know how old you have to be to get into border wars. They're 19 and 18. So I just told them to listen to your show and call in and ask you. So whenever they do, you give them the information.
All right, champ. But they old enough at that age. Just got to be able to matchmake them properly. Decatur, Georgia, talk to us. Lids low.
Hey, what's happening? Round two, man. Hey, shout out to y'all for keeping these shows cranking, man. Shout out to Baldy once again. This is good stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a picky kind of guy when it comes to we can't cuss no more. S-talker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't too fond of Broner. I was fond of Mayweather. But I'm just picky. It's some things he said, especially when you were trying to tell him about working with money, he really wasn't trying to hear it a little bit. And I was like, bro, you gotta, I dig you ain't stressing for money, but, you kind of just gotta open up your path a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie, Ness, I learned a little of that from you, bro. Because sometimes I'd be stuck on something, but you be like, you need to do this and do that. And I'd be like, well, I dig it. So I want to see the fight. I'm going to do some more research on Cat. But I'm gonna ride with Rolly and to Dominique. You co-sign this cat, right?
She jumped
Or
off.
she
She
ain't
had a
on?
Zoom meeting.
Oh, okay. Well, she said she co-signed the cat, so she gonna have to stick to that now. And another thing I wanted to say to Dominique, because she can listen to this on playback. People come hard on here, so make sure you can hold your own, shout it, because we want to keep you around. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, man.
For sure. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, man. We had a female co-host years ago, man. It is difficult. So hopefully, you guys ain't too mean to her. You know. We got looks like who is it? I don't know who's this. Damn, man. I bet you
New?
Mario. It might not be. It's just that Mario hasn't updated it. He took over on the list, and this I don't know. I'm gonna say Texas though. Is that right? Is that Texas? Maybe Palm Bluff. Where's 682? What up, champ? Oh, he like, nah, dog. I was just listening. He hung up. All right, well, next GTO, Instagram and Twitter. It's like, nah, I got to get to
That was
J-Mac on a
Dallas.
boomerang.
Mac attack.
I was about to say something like, man, that's how he come back to me. You know he ain't come back. Nah, man. Like I'm rooting for the dude. I definitely like his energy. I don't want my question to be misconstrued. Like, what you call? I'm just asking him a boxing question. I don't even think he answered it. Yeah, maybe like you said, he didn't understand it, but I thought it was pretty clear enough to ask. I just know a guy that the way he fights, he will require on a lot of good punch placement, balance and punch selection and stuff like that. We can't be out here like the Tank Davises of the world with like a ABC punch combination. And when you get tired, you ain't got nothing else or no other gears to turn up into and stuff like that. But the fighter I've seen in the ring last, I think Davis still may give him big problems. So I'm just seeing how he's sharpening up his tool. But I wish him the success. He don't sound like he's afraid of nobody. And also for the intrigues of the world, me and him got something in common. We don't believe in keep down. That's my call.
All right. TJ, just listening?
TJ.
I'm here. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Great interview. Glad you was able to get him on, man. Yeah, I heard that he was supposed to be fighting in Cincinnati too. That's why I was really trying to ask him, like, cause it just didn't turn up. But yeah, I hope he come back to the city. I think he gonna beat Rolly. I haven't seen enough of him, so I can't really say like I don't like Rolly. I just haven't seen him, but I've seen Montana Love a lot. So yeah, Ohio stand up.
All right. Well, TJ, man, thanks for calling in. I want to thank everybody that tuned in and everybody that dropped their questions on Patreon. Don't forget today is Thursday, so we should be coming back with a flagship show. Hopefully Mario's internet isn't down and Doomy's avail, even Enrique, and we can have a good jam-packed evening show. Next GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch me on the next one.
And you can catch me on IG, Alex_Doomsday_LAINEZ. Same handle on TikTok, Twitter, AlexLinusTBV. And yeah, champies, it is Thursday, flagship show. So please, if you haven't already hit that notification bell, please hit it again. You know, we do these quick rapid fire shows now that we're, doing. So when we give you that 3-punch combination, you want to be able to come back and know exactly when we're coming back. So that notification bell is important. Click it. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. Peace and love from America to across the pond to all over the world. TBV.
Damn, 704 got the stickers and everything. Shout out 704. If you hit the thumbs up, future, present, past, it helps with the visibility of the show. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button. It helps with us out, and we appreciate it. Want to thank everyone that called in. Did I go to Majid? Sid. I'm gonna stop saying Majid. He ain't even on the line. I'm gonna stop saying Majid, FYI, because I seen his Patreon say Sid. We just running with Sid now, man. No more Majid. I don't know where that came from, man. But next GTO, we out. Peace.